So this is a brand new episode. I really don't want to go right back into all the other stuff you guys learned. I want to make this valuable and meaningful for you guys. You um, this is something that matters to me. Okay, so I just want to move on to another aspect of thinking that a lot of people aren't accustomed to and they don't think about. And, when you're young, you tend to be pretty narcissistic. I mean, at least if you're a millennial, you tend to be pretty adamant about what it is that you want to accomplish in life and where you're going to go. Okay? Right? This isn't meant for some huge debate or some super topic to be spread around on Reddit or nothing. Like, this is literally this is like a fair outlook. Okay? This is what this is meant to have. A fair outlook. At least for this time. And it's 2021. So a lot of the tactics that I'm teaching right now, believe it or not, are 5 years old. Like, imagine being over 5 years old on what's working now and just praying to God that you actually are going to be able to fit yourself into what's going on. And you see people who've been doing it for 5 years or so, and they're all successful. And so you just really pray that all the hard work and everything that you've done to figure out where to go from here is going to be important. And the truth is, right, I think when you think a little smaller than the big picture, you can realize that if you just do a little bit of work every single day and just focus on the big numbers, like the month, if I can get 50 followers a day, no matter what it takes, and just let the math add up. Here's the thing. It's not as easy. Dude, you are risking getting blocked. So it gets harder and harder, and it's literally the attack on big tech and then people being rich that like they feel that shouldn't, or I don't know. I don't really understand. I'm not an expert on any of this shit. But I will say that it is possible. But I will say, lean a little bit more towards, if you don't have at least 3,000, this is not financial advice, by the way. But if you don't have a stack or 3 stacks, maybe even 10 stacks, dude, people have lost a lot of money trying to learn this game. The goal is to teach you the important stuff, right? You can get this training from anywhere else in the internet. It's great. Cool. I'm not even selling this course to you right now. This is literally free through a podcast, through me just going off on a freaking recording. So I get that. The thing is, I haven't even broken into the world where the Matrix really becomes real. And so think about that. I just want you to think bigger. I always want you to think bigger than what it is that... Do it! Because you can. The biggest part of getting things accomplished in life is surrounding yourself with people who can actually just motivate you in the ways that you need to be motivated. Okay? and not be the negative in between the gap of where it is that you're trying to go. Nobody ever goes in life like meaning to be that person, right? But you just like, dude, when you run across somebody who wants it, squeaky chair and all, wants it, eventually he's gonna get it. Why? Because the one thing that you see is dedication, the dedication that he wants it, like, and eventually it's like, oh shit, I don't even know what to say anymore. And most people run. You don't have to run. You just gotta be okay with what you might get from it. Like my friends now, they get different levels of advice. I don't give advice like I used to. F that B, oh, forget her. Why would I say that? Does that make sense? That's an opinion, which the opinion comes from a thought. And a thought, just because I have it at that time, doesn't make it me. And especially when I wake up tomorrow, no matter what thought that I had, guess what? I'm probably not thinking that same thought when I wake up tomorrow. And so even if a thought is a suggestion or something that was meant for me to take really serious from you, just even the thought of you making me take that thought seriously is a thought. I'm no better than anybody. But it's a thought. Just like a buddy hit me up all day long, wanting me to listen to rap music and freestyle when I'm trying to learn something. That is his thought. It's his thought of what would make a good day for him. It doesn't make a good day for me. Because his alignments and my alignments, they do not match. And it does not mean that I'm trying to bring myself out into this other existence where I'm unreachable or make myself an island of my own. It just means I got the dedication to figure out, I gotta figure some shit out. Somewhere. Fuck, I gotta get serious somewhere. I gotta figure out something somewhere. Fucking hell. Or else what am I doing? Yeah, I'm shaving. I'll be the first person to admit I am shaving years off of my life. So I don't fuck it off somewhere else. And I don't make mistakes that ruin people that don't give a shit all the time, every single day. So you know what? If that's what makes me happy, then that's just me. If that's the only thing that I can understand, and maybe 25 people in the world out of the 8 billion people that might listen to this one day, if that's all I can get across, and like, dude, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Fuck. Like, relearning things is way more difficult than learning it right. And that's the prime example from episode 1 that you cannot just trust what used to be and maybe where it should have gone, right? Who actually cares about our opinion? Nobody cares about our opinion. It sucks. It's the truth. I care about people's opinions, but the decision makers don't. And that's unfortunate. But we gotta like the people with a heart have to have some kind of knowledge in order to make it, like in order to make all their frustration and effort mean something, right? And it doesn't mean riot and loot businesses that have nothing to do with it. That was an example of people trying to figure that out, okay? You know? And when you look at things the way that they do, okay, maybe you get pissed too. It doesn't matter. They're all thoughts. It means nothing. They're thoughts. It has nothing to do with you. What does Blake want to do on a Thursday leading into a Friday morning? What do I want to do? I want to watch content that enables me to find my inner self, where I'm talking about shit that I have been indulged in that makes me better. Not trying to be better than someone else, but holy shit, I just want to have that confidence, because it takes so long just to even get some kind of idea and sense of what it is that you're going to do through day. And I'm not good at I do this every day. I wake up at 2:30, and then I meditate for 3.5 minutes, speaking this specific prayer. And you only get that if you take my course. That is not what I'm after, right? That is not what I'm after. Like, it's an overall understanding so that way I can literally become a great marketer. No matter what that means or costs. And the only dude I know that is called the cops on himself to make sure that I was safe, because I didn't feel safe in my home at the time. It's a whole nother story, right? But regardless, it's the things that matter, right? The people who are ready for this podcast doesn't need me to try to make up other things to prolong the specific journey that it is that they're supposed to live in. They're going to hear what it is that I'm saying right now and realize, holy shit, this is free. My goal with the free is just to catch people who are on the same level now, so that way I can JV and find partnerships with people that can possibly help get to the second stage, the third stage, the fourth stage, the 10th stage. I don't care, right? That's what I'm interested in. That's the reason why I do the lives. I don't do the lives to waste my time on the people who don't give a shit. Was that too much oh, my bad. I was being they let me know from DC that they didn't like what I just said. But I mean, honestly, it is what it is. Like, I literally want what I want. And when you find out and you go through enough struggle, you're going to know what it is that you want. And you're going to find out how to make that happen. Now, are you going to do it the right way? You're going to do it the wrong way? It's so much faster and easier to do it the wrong way. It's ridiculous. But let me tell you, whatever. Because no matter what it is I have to say about that, it's only a thought. And opinions, they don't matter. Does it matter if I am against the COVID vaccine? No, it doesn't matter, does it? Why? Because it's a thought. It doesn't matter. Anybody who works for the state, they understand this. It doesn't matter, right? They don't care. They get a check to not care, right? So, anyway, this is the battle of business 2021. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this brief podcast of volcanic eruptions, whether it's a full blast or just a little quiet zone. I mean, I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are onto something. And the only thing that matters at the end is that we reach a solution. We don't have to be radical to reach a solution. We just have to fucking want it. Anyway, this has been a business rant. Love you guys.